Hello everybody and welcome to this episode. One of the first things you might notice is two ears right below me here. And that is because my cat Poppy is joining us for this episode. Show your face. There she is. Look at her. Meow. Meow. She just jumped up on my lap, so hey, I thought I'd just leave her there. She can join, she's no harm. Okay, so another thing you might notice is I have actually changed the settings on the gameplay to HD, high resolution as well, simply because, oh no, I've clicked on the tree! Simply because my laptop can now handle it. Didn't realise at first. Okay, so it's a Monday, and Monday's episodes are going to be themed episodes. And the theme of this episode, how many times can I say episode in one blooming sentence-ish, is scuba diving. Now, first things first as well, I've got coffee now. My cat wants a coffee. She's not getting it. So yeah, scuba diving. What is there to talk about scuba diving? Well, I am a scuba diver instructor. I only actually qualified in February of this year, 2014. And yeah, it's great. It's like a dream job basically. So I'll give you a little history of how I became a scuba diver instructor. Oh yeah, I forgot as well. You might want to know that my fishing level is 43. I'm getting there. 43. So yeah, it all started in 2009 when I was a member of the Scouts. Get in there. And we went on a scout trip to Croatia in the Mediterranean, and we had a try dive there as a group. I was 17 at the time, and I had my first scuba diving dive, and I was hooked since then. So I came back, and for my 18th birthday my parents bought me the open water certification, which is the first one for scuba diving, and yeah, it all went from there. After that I did my advanced open water qualification, which then let me go down to 30 meters, and I could sort of swim around wrecks legally. Meow. Meow. I stayed advanced for a little while, and then I decided to go on and do my rescue diver. Now, bear in mind, I'm doing all these courses in the UK, in England, and I did my rescue in February again. Yeah, the water temperature was about 4 or 5 degrees Celsius. It was warmer. Well, to be fair, it was still warmer in the water than it was out the water. And that's saying something. Bloody freezing. Did my rescue course, and that basically means that I can rescue people when I'm diving if they get into trouble, which I have come into a few circumstances where I've had to put that into use. So it's a good course, and that's the highest you would go to if you just want to scuba dive for fun and not want to pursue it as a career. And then after that I did my dive master. Now, as I said, I did them all in the UK, freezing cold water in a dry suit. I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to some warm water. So you know what I did? I went away for 3 months to Thailand. Yes, I know, ladyboys and all that. But from 4 or 5 degrees Celsius waters, even in the summer, the warmest the UK gets is about 18 degrees Celsius. I was diving in waters that were 28, 29, sometimes hitting the 30 degrees Celsius mark. All you needed was a swimsuit, swim trunks, not even a t-shirt, but I wore a rash vest, and you were warm. Amazing. So yeah, I did my dive master course out there. It didn't actually take me the 3 months, it took me a bit shorter, but I stayed on there and helped out a little bit at the dive centre. Davy Jones Locker on Koh Tao. If you're thinking of going out and doing your dive master or any diving out there, great company, really good. I did the internship, got accommodation, brilliant. And then, of course, I came back to the UK and DM'd, dive mastered for a little bit at my local dive school, Dive Rutland, and yeah, and then I decided to go on and do my instructor. Now the instructor course is split into 2 courses. You got the assistant instructor, then the open water scuba instructor, the ALSI. So I did my AI, assistant instructor first, and stayed as that for a little bit, about a year, helping out still, assisting, instructing and stuff. And this year I actually forked out the money and I did my instructor, so I'm a full-blown instructor now, and so I can teach you if you wanted. Come along to Dive Rutland, I'm sure I can get you a good deal. Yeah, scuba diving. Since then I've dived, yeah, in Thailand, Tenerife, Zante, one of the Greek islands, Xanthos, Wales, England, yeah, Croatia, of course, obviously. So next year I'm hoping to go travelling with my girlfriend and utilise becoming an instructor abroad. So I'm already working as an instructor in the UK, but I'd like to use it abroad somewhere, so there's a lot more tropical, well, a lot more, there is tropical fish because there's no tropical fish here, and utilise that, working on a working visa, just basically making a living abroad for a year or so. Living the life. Yeah! 44 fishing! Living the life. What can you say? So yeah, I'm hoping to do that in Australia. Yes, I know, following the crowd, but hey, when you've got the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, I don't see why not. Some of the things I've seen diving. Well, where do I start? I've seen shrimp. Hey! I've seen turtles, loggerhead turtles, hawksbill turtles, green turtles. Of course, I have seen sharks. Sharks are amazing. I still want to dive with great whites and tiger sharks, so they are on my list for sure. However, I have dived with bull sharks. They're in the top 3 of the dangerous sharks, simply because they have the highest testosterone levels in them than any living animal, so they're quite boisterous, and yeah, they tend not to attack divers though, only if you're at the surface. So I've dived with them, that was amazing. I've seen black-tip reef sharks, I've seen angel sharks, that was in Tenerife, so they're pretty cool. Underwater, they don't really give off the fearsome reputation. They're quite graceful. You just want to go up and pet them. Just like old Brucey here. I have also seen triggerfish. Woo woo! They're quite cool, quite dangerous as well. Well, they're known for biting people if you swim in their territory. I've seen stingray, Atlantic ray. They are massive, not as big as manta rays, but I haven't seen them. They're on the list. Octopus. I haven't seen a seahorse yet. I'm listing quite a lot of stuff I haven't seen. On to the stuff I have seen. Butterfly fish, angelfish, barracuda. I've seen Nemo, clownfish, longfin bannerfish, batfish, tuna fish. So yeah, basically diving is great. So it's come to that time where it's the end of the video. And I hope you enjoyed it, me talking about scuba diving, and I hope it's inspired you to maybe go out there and do some scuba diving. It's great, you really should. I do recommend it. If you really did enjoy it and you want to continue following me on this journey that I'm going on, then please do subscribe. And I shall see. That's 44 fishing. I am 4.4k away from 45. So we shall see what level I am on when I next see you on Friday. See you later, guys. Simply Shrimp swims away.